Functional irreducible complexity is evidence of intelligent design by non-human minds. The presence of a functional arrangement of parts is one of the most reliable indicators of intelligent design. Such arrangements, where individual components work together to fulfill a specific purpose, strongly point to the work of an intelligent mind. While we are familiar with human-made examples of design, the idea that a non-human intelligence could also be responsible for similar arrangements is a fascinating and compelling possibility. If we were to encounter functional arrangements of parts on another planet or in a spacecraft visiting from another star system, this would offer compelling evidence for intelligent design by a non-human mind. Here, we will explore how we would recognize and infer non-human intelligent design from the discovery of functional arrangements of parts, and provide hypothetical examples of what such discoveries might look like. 1. Recognizing functional arrangement as a hallmark of design. Before diving into hypothetical scenarios, it is important to understand why functional arrangement points to design. The key is that function implies that parts are arranged not randomly, but with the goal of fulfilling a specific task. Whether in machines, biological systems, or artificial structures, when we see different components precisely arranged to achieve a function, such as movement, communication, or data processing, we reasonably infer the involvement of an intelligent agent. This is because we know from experience that such complexity and purposefulness do not arise through unguided, natural processes. Human engineers design systems, such as cars, computers, and buildings, where each part has a specific role, contributing to the overall function of the whole. In the same way, if we encountered a similar arrangement in space, we would have strong reason to believe it was the product of intelligence, even if that intelligence were non-human. 2. Example 1. Discovery of an energy-generating system on another planet. Let's imagine that a group of astronauts exploring a distant planet discovered a machine-like structure partially buried in the soil. The object appears to be composed of metallic panels, wiring, and components that suggest an energy-generating system. Upon closer examination, they find solar panels, large flat panels on the structure's surface, positioned in a way that maximizes exposure to the planet's sun, clearly designed to capture solar energy. Wiring and storage. A network of wires connected to an internal compartment that appears to store energy, possibly in the form of batteries or other unknown technology. Functional purpose. The system seems to harness energy from sunlight and store it for later use, with evidence that the energy is used to power some other machine or system nearby. This arrangement of parts is not random. The parts work together in a specific, functional way to generate and store energy. The arrangement is purposeful. Solar panels collect sunlight, wiring transfers energy, and the storage units hold the energy for future use. Inference of non-human design. Given that no human missions had left such equipment behind, the conclusion would be clear. This system was designed by a non-human intelligence. Its functionality, the precise arrangement of parts for energy generation, and the lack of any natural process that could account for such a system all point to design. This example highlights how a functional arrangement of parts, where components work together to achieve energy generation, confirms intelligent design, even if the designer is not human. 3. Example 2. A spacecraft from another star system. Another striking example of functional arrangement comes from the hypothetical scenario where a spacecraft from another star system enters our solar system. As we observe the craft, we notice the following. Propulsion system. The spacecraft has thrusters or engines arranged in such a way that it can maneuver precisely through space, using controlled bursts of energy to change direction. Navigation system. Antennas and sensors on the exterior of the spacecraft seem to guide its course, possibly interacting with gravitational fields or receiving data from distant sources. Energy source. The spacecraft might also have a nuclear reactor or some other advanced power source at its core, arranged to supply the necessary energy to its systems for interstellar travel. Modular design. The internal components are organized in modules, allowing for maintenance and repair. Each module is specialized for a particular function: communication, propulsion, data processing, or energy storage. This level of functional complexity is unmistakable. The parts of the spacecraft are not randomly assembled. They are precisely arranged to fulfill specific tasks such as propulsion, navigation, and energy management. Inference of non-human intelligent design. The functionality of the spacecraft, its ability to maneuver, communicate, and generate energy, demonstrates clear evidence of intelligent design. Given that such technology far exceeds current human capabilities, it points to the involvement of an intelligent, non-human civilization. This example underscores the idea that functional arrangements of parts, especially in a spacecraft capable of interstellar travel, would strongly suggest design by an intelligent non-human mind. 4. Example 3. A communication relay on another planet. Suppose we discover a communication relay on the surface of a distant moon or planet. Upon examination, we find antennae, several dish-shaped structures arranged in a deliberate pattern, all pointing toward a specific point in space, possibly aimed at transmitting or receiving data across great distances. Power source. The relay includes a power source, perhaps a series of solar panels or a more advanced energy generation mechanism, arranged to ensure the continuous operation of the communication equipment. Signal processing. Inside the structure, we find equipment clearly designed to process signals, an arrangement of parts including receivers, amplifiers, and possibly data storage units. Each part is arranged to amplify and decode incoming signals or to send outgoing messages. This setup is a classic example of functional arrangement, a system where every component is part of a larger, purposeful whole. The antennae are arranged for maximum efficiency in transmitting and receiving, the power source ensures consistent operation, and the signal processing system performs a highly specific function. Inference of non-human intelligent design. Such a communication relay could not have arisen through natural processes. The precise arrangement of parts, all serving the clear function of long-range communication, points unmistakably to design by a non-human intelligence. The relay's purposefulness and complexity indicate that an advanced civilization set it up to communicate with distant parts of the galaxy or to observe activity on other planets. This example emphasizes how a communication system, with its well-organized parts and clear functionality, is a strong indicator of intelligent design by a non-human mind. 5. Example 4. A self-replicating machine on a moon. Imagine that a robotic probe lands on one of the moons of Jupiter and discovers a self-replicating machine, a device that gathers raw materials from its surroundings and uses them to build copies of itself. Raw material collection. The machine is equipped with robotic arms or tools designed to extract metals and other necessary materials from the moon's surface. Manufacturing system. The machine includes a manufacturing system that melts, shapes, and assembles these raw materials into new parts, which are then used to build additional machines. Replication process. Each new machine, once built, is capable of repeating the process, thereby continuing to replicate without external input. The arrangement of parts in this machine is highly functional and purposeful. The raw material extraction tools, manufacturing components, and assembly system are all precisely arranged to achieve the goal of self-replication. Inference of non-human intelligent design. The self-replicating machine is a clear example of design. The ability to build functional copies of itself through a highly organized system of tools and processes points to an intelligent mind behind its creation. Given that no human mission has the capability to create such machines, this would strongly indicate the involvement of a non-human intelligence. This example demonstrates how functional arrangements, particularly in advanced autonomous systems, serve as clear markers of intelligent design. Conclusion. Functional arrangement is evidence of non-human intelligent design. The discovery of functional arrangements of parts on another planet or in a spacecraft visiting from another star system would be a clear indication of non-human intelligent design. Whether we encounter energy-generating systems, interstellar spacecraft, communication relays, or self-replicating machines, the purposeful and organized nature of these systems would point unmistakably to the involvement of a non-human mind. Functional arrangement is one of the strongest indicators of design, because it reveals intentionality, purpose, and complexity that cannot be explained by natural processes alone. The precision with which parts are organized to fulfill specific functions, whether it be generating power, navigating space, or communicating across galaxies, shows that intelligence is at work. The ability to identify design is not limited to human creations. If we ever encounter functional arrangements of parts beyond Earth, we will have strong evidence that intelligent life exists elsewhere in the universe. The principles of intelligent design, grounded in the observable patterns of purpose and functionality, will guide us in interpreting such discoveries and understanding their profound implications for our place in the cosmos. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and comment below if you agree or would like to add your thoughts. If you would like me to respond to your comment, please make a level 1 comment directly below the video. I will respond to all polite level 1 comments even if it takes me a while, due to other commitments.